Hi guys, it's Justine, but you can call me Blondie. Today is day 4 of my week of Jaclyn Hill palettes, where I am doing a different fall makeup look with the different Jaclyn Hill palettes, including her OG palette, which I'm going to do tomorrow. If you want to see my first 3 videos, they'll be linked down below, but today I'm using the green palette. This one is Dark Magic, and I've been putting off using this one just because I feel like this is the hardest one to make like a fall inspired look with, or at least what I consider like a fall inspired look, but I think I finally decided what I'm going to do. So I'm just gonna zoom you guys in and let's go ahead and get started. So for primer today, I'm just going to go in with the old school Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I love this stuff. This is just, it's just a really nice like pore filling silicone, right? It's a really nice primer, and it feels so good, and it makes your foundation feel so good. So I'm just gonna rub that in. I mostly need pore filling primers like this, like right here in the middle of my face, and then like on the outer areas of my face is where I usually will put a hydrating primer. Sometimes I'll like you know, do the pore filling here and a hydrating on the outer edges of my face, but today I'm just gonna go on with one primer because I'm feeling kind of lazy. And then I'm going to use this Dior Backstage Face and Body foundation. This is a trial size that I got from Sephora. I don't know if it's my right shade. It might be a little too warm toned, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. First, I'm going to wet my sponge though. Okay, so I've got my sponge, and I'm going to do a little color correcting on my eyebrow piercing, just like the past couple days. I'm using this Aurora times Ipsy collaboration green color corrector, and I have been really loving this. This week is the first time, I mentioned this yesterday, but if you missed that video, this week is the first time I've really used a color corrector, because I feel like I don't really need one unless I have a really bad breakout, and even then I'm usually not so worried about, like, I don't really care if people see it or not, so I don't usually color correct. But I have been doing it where my eyebrow piercing closed up, or where it's currently closing up, and it's so nice, you guys. So I think I might even like try some different brands and stuff. This I just got in an Ipsy bag, but I've really been loving it, and my hands are still a little wet and I can't get this foundation open. Oh, that's really cool. I thought it was going to be I mean, it's still gonna be hard to get out because it's shallow, but I thought it was just gonna be like a pore foundation, but there is a little stick on there, so I'm just gonna use that to actually apply it. Right off the bat, this doesn't seem like a full coverage foundation, which, you know, I don't mind, but I have never used it before, and I don't think I've heard of it. I can't remember if I've seen videos of it. If I have, it was probably like a video where there's multiple products involved, like not a only a foundation review of this, because I literally don't know anything about this foundation, but I know of it, so I know I've seen at least some videos where it's included or something. It smells very nice. Yeah, it's definitely not a full coverage foundation. I mean, I could tell that right from the start, because when I was even just applying it to my face, it was kind of translucent looking. But if you're going for like a more natural look, this is really nice. And I do tend to go for more natural looks. From the, you know, just on the day-to-day, I don't necessarily want like a full coverage matte foundation. I also don't have like horrible skin. You know, like I don't have a lot of breakouts or anything. So the only thing I really need foundation for is to like cover up redness and make my skin just overall look more even toned. So I'm not mad about this. I actually like it. Like, it almost looks like I don't have any foundation on. I really do like it. It is face and body, and let me know, do you guys put foundation on your body? Because like, I don't, where would you put it? Like on your neck and chest area? I put it on my neck occasionally, but not a ton. Next, I'm going to actually mix these 2 concealers, the Lancome Taint Idol and the Tarte, what is this, Shape Tape I hate the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I think it's too thick of a formula, but I love this little wand. So I'm just gonna put a little of this and then kind of mix it with the Lancome's. This shade of the Tarte concealer is too light for me, but the Lancome is a little too dark. So let's see, I'm just gonna put them both on and, you know, hope for the best. This morning I woke up so tired. It was so cold this morning. Fall has definitely hit. And, you know, I was editing yesterday's video just now before I sat down to film this one. And I was like, I should just film tomorrow's video tomorrow morning and get it up really fast. You know, like film it, edit it, and upload it all in one day. But then I had a cup of coffee and it perked me right up. And sometimes I don't realize, sometimes, you know, I'll be feeling totally fine and I'll just have coffee just to have it. And then some days like this where I just feel like so tired and cruddy, I'll have a cup of coffee and I'm like, oh my gosh, this stuff is like magic. Next, I'm going to take this Derma Blend Loose Setting Powder. This is the same powder I used yesterday. I really like this. It's so like light and comfortable, and like there's no scent to it or anything. I'm actually going to use that to set my under eye. I've been trying to use the sponge to set my under eye lately. I'm sure I mean, if you've seen the last videos, you know that I've been using a sponge to set my under eye, but I don't really like it. You know, beauty gurus will be like, oh, just you press in the powder and it makes your face look so airbrushed. But I feel like it just makes my under eye look more cakey when I do that. So just gonna rub that all over. What's nice about this powder also is that like a little, you just need a little bit to set the face, which is really nice, and I really like it. Like I said, I have a lot of powders though, so I don't know if I'm gonna end up buying a full size of this ever. This is just a little sample, but it is really nice. So if one day, if I'm ever out of the setting powders that I do own, or if I just get so sick of them, I might pick up a full size of that. Next is contour, and I'm going to use the NARS Laguna again. I'm going to use the brush, can I talk today? I'm going to use the blush and the contour in this. The blush is in Orgasm and the contour is in Laguna. I'm going to use this brush just to put it on, and then a different brush. And then a different brush to blend it. I see, that's how you can tell I'm like, my energy is caffeine driven, because I don't know how to speak today. You know, I kind of like the past couple days I've been using the Benefit Hoola bronzer, which I just got during the Ulta sale, the 21 Days of Beauty sale. And I do like that bronzer, don't get me wrong, but I like this NARS bronzer better. I think that this bronzer for me personally, it's in Laguna, is just a better like color. It matches me a little more. It's more like natural looking, whereas the Benefit bronzer is very easy to apply and it's very easy to blend, but it is very powdery, and so was kind of like I was putting too much on the past couple days. Luckily it is easy to blend, so it wasn't a huge deal, but you know, I would put a little on my brush, and then, you know, I'd be putting, when I would go to put it on my face, it would end up being like a lot because it applies so easily. But I didn't want to get the Hoola Light because the Hoola Light was also on sale the day that I got it at Ulta, because the Hoola Light looked like it was going to be too light. So anyways, now onto blush. I'm going to use the Orgasm blush, and the reason I got this little duo is because I wanted the Orgasm blush really bad, and I do like it, but I'm not blown away like I was expecting to be, you know, just because like this blush is so hyped up, and like this is like the blush that I've been wanting, this blush since like high school, just because, you know, back in the day, this is the blush that all the beauty gurus used. And still to this day, it's like such a popular blush. And now they have their entire Orgasm line, you know, kind of inspired by this one single blush. But I don't know, I just wasn't, I think like it's nice, but it's just a regular everyday blush with a little shimmer, you know? I think I like the bronzer, the Laguna bronzer in this little duo more than I like the blush. So there's that. I do recommend this though. Again, it is kind of expensive. This little thing's like $24, and then they also have a bigger size. And you can also buy them as individuals, and that's even more money. So I don't know if it's worth it. I think the little one is worth it just if you just want to try the product, but I don't think I would spend, I think the bigger size is like 40 something dollars. I don't think I'd spend that much on it. Now onto highlight. I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday with the Laura Mercier powder. This is their Glow powder, and I'm going to use it as a highlight. On Tuesday's video, I used it as a setting powder because it is a setting powder, and it did not work out for me. Like, it was too glowy. It made my face like it was picking up on every little imperfection on my face, and I just wasn't a fan. But for like a natural everyday highlight, just in the areas you want to highlight, this stuff is awesome. So there's that. And then for brows, on Saturday I picked up, where did it go? On Saturday I picked up the Anastasia Brow Definer at the Ulta sale. And like honestly, those were the only things I wanted from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, was the Hoola bronzer and this brow definer from Anastasia. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I've never tried it before, but it is one of those triangle shaped eyebrow products. I've been using the oh, this is so nice. I have been using a Santee triangle shaped brow product similar to this, which I have used in my past 3 videos. But this one is even thinner than that one. I like that product a lot. This one will probably be even better for, you know, just getting those little details, especially like right here where my hairs are like scarce. This is really nice for, you know, filling in right there, because it makes it look more natural. I'm still gonna go in with my Smashbox Brow Tech shaping powder though, because I love that stuff for just like drawing little hairs. Now this side is a little harder to do. This side is like my bad brow, and the thing is when I'm doing my makeup, I'm always like, oh, it looks perfect, and then I go back and like look at pictures and videos and stuff, and I'm like, wow, what was I thinking when I did that? I like this. I like this a lot. Anastasia brow products are just the best brow products. They actually had a sale over Labor Day weekend. Was it Labor Day weekend? Yeah, I think it was Labor Day weekend, and they had like 20% off on their whole site, and I really wanted to try the brow pomade from Anastasia, so I considered buying one. But the thing is I feel like that's one product that it's so hyped, and I might use it a couple times, but overall I think I would stick to like my brow pencils. Now I'm going to take the Smashbox Brow Tech shaping powder. You can only get this at Ulta currently because it's like getting discontinued, but if you want it, you know, get it now on Ulta's website, because I think it's going to be gone for good soon. Anyways, what was I saying? I totally forgot what I was saying before that. Oh yeah, the brow pomade. Anyways, I feel like it's a product that's so hyped, and I would use it because it's hyped, and I would try it because it's hyped, but at the end of the day, it's just not something I would reach for. Plus, it's something that like you have to reach for the pomade and a brush, and I feel like most days when I'm not filming my makeup, I just want to use like the least products possible. And you know, if I have to reach for the pomade and then go find the brush for it, that's just an extra step I don't want to do. I literally had hoop earrings in for this video, and I took them out when I was editing because my headphones were on my ears, and I forgot to put them in. I'm gonna go put them in. I didn't feel like wearing my hair down today, so I was like, I'm going to put in hoop earrings for this video, so that way I can wear my hair up and still look kind of put together. and then I took them out when I was editing. Anyways, let's zoom you guys in a little bit more, and then we will get into the eyeshadow, which is the fun part. Okay, so I adjusted my camera a little differently than yesterday. As you might notice, I'm kind of hunched over, because yesterday I noticed when I was doing my eyeshadow, I kept going out of frame because I'm like looking at the mirror. So I'm kind of hunched over because I'm anticipating being hunched over. But anyways, I'm going to use the Dark Magic eyeshadow palette for today. This is what it looks. Oh, I just got my finger in one. Oh no, my fingernail just messed up this color. But potion. Anyways, when I look at this palette, I don't really think of fall. I think of like winter and Christmas with all the greens, and especially this silver color right here. I feel like the first 3 palettes that I've already used, all the other palettes in the Volt collection, are very fall themed, and they're perfect palettes for fall. In the original Jaclyn Hill palette, because there's so many like pinks and the blues and everything, it's a very good spring and summer palette. And then this one just screams winter to me and like Christmas time. But I think I've decided, I mean, you can do like a regular, you know, old school smoky eye, which is good any time of the year. I think I'm gonna do like a green witched themed smoky eye. So I'm gonna start off, and I'm gonna use this shade Potion in my crease just as like a blending / transition shade. So we're gonna start off with that. I think this brush still has a little bit of orange on it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I think there's still like a little orange or yellow eyeshadow or something on it, but that's okay because this is going to just get covered up with like a darker shade. Then I'm gonna just kind of take it out a little bit. I think for today's look, usually I do, I mean, not usually, I've just recently started doing cut creases, but I've been doing cut creases all week. I think today I'm gonna kind of do like dark on the inner corner, dark on the outer corner, and then like some glitter, like a pop of glitter in the middle. So I'm gonna kind of try to make this look kind of rounded, because it's just, you know, the look I'm kind of going for today. So now I'm going to take Inside Job, which is a greeny shade. It's like a teal shade, but it's on the greener side. I'm just going to tap my brush in that and put that in the crease. Kind of bring that to the inner corner, you know, like all the way around. This palette definitely is like the least pigmented of all the palettes I mentioned in the first video that I did, that I got, you know, a good vault, because there were inconsistencies and lots of people got bad vaults. And I think that this one, I still think it's good. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's bad at all, because, you know, everything is blending nicely and stuff so far. But of all the palettes, this one is definitely, the color payoff is not all there. But it is building, don't get me wrong. I don't want this to be like a negative drama video or anything, but I also want to be honest with you guys, and this one is just not as pigmented as the other ones. So now I want to take Trickery, which is this sparkly green, and I'm going to do the same thing I just did, and just build that, because I want it to be very green and witchy. I feel like when I think of witchy colors, purple is like the first color I think of, followed by green. And like, I feel like if you go and look at like witch costumes, you know, wherever you're looking at costumes, whether it's like kids costumes or if you're like on yandy.com looking for sexy costumes, you're gonna get like the black witch costumes, the purple ones, and then there's always some that are green or have like green details or something. Okay, now I'm loving it. It definitely, you definitely do have to build them up, but this one builds up quite nicely. I'm gonna take a smaller brush and again go in with Trickery. Again, that's the glittery green, and just kind of get some more on the inside corner. And then I'm going to take Shush, just put a little bit of that on a fluffy brush just to blend this edge out just a tiny bit. I think I should have used the lighter shade for that. No, that's working fine. Now I'm going to take some concealer. I'm going to put just a little on this brush and put the concealer just in the middle where there's like no color. And then I'm going to take the silver, which is in Power Cut. I'm going to use my finger to apply that on top of the concealer, and that literally looks like nothing. Okay, there we go, now it's building. And my earring just fell out. I'm not having good luck with my earrings today. This is not as like sparkly as I would like. I feel like I've had good luck with these glittery shadows so far on all the other palettes. And that like the glitter has gone on very well. This one, the glitter is not going on my lid very well. The pigment builds, but the glitter is not building as well as other palettes. I don't really like that. I think I'm gonna go in with Diversion, which is this shimmery shade, and just put that right on top of the silver because I'm not loving the silver right there. Ooh, this is beautiful. It might also be because silver is a lighter color and so it's under it, so it's kind of working to, you know, make the color pop a little more. But this Diversion shade is gorgeous. So the way that I've put this eyeshadow on is not really exactly what I envisioned, but I don't hate it, you know? Just not what I envisioned. Okay. This is definitely more of like a witchy look. I like this a lot better than what I was trying to do. Still not a fan of that silver shade though. It's just not the glittery silver I imagined. And then I'm gonna take just a brush and kind of just blend around it. Make it look more put together. And there's literally nothing on this brush. I'm just blending what's already there. I am going to take a little more Trickery, which is the glittery dark green. Kind of get it around this edge to even out my eyeshadow a little more. Okay, now I'm going to do the under eye. The lash line. I always say under eye when I mean lash line. I'm going to go in with Potion, which is again this lightest green color. So almost like an army green. And do that on my lash line. And I'm going to take that all the way to my inner corner. Then I'm going to take inside job, get that on top of that, using the same brush. Then I'm going to take Trickery, same brush, and Trickery is the glittery green, and put that on the outer. And use that and kind of like blend it in with the rest of my eyeshadow with the Trickery. Then I'm going to take a fluffier brush and just blend it all. And kind of attach it to the eyeshadow on like both my inner corner and the outer. I kind of want to do like some dark eyeliner at my waterline. I feel like that would look good with this look, but at the same time, whenever I put black eyeliner on my waterline, I feel like it kind of closes my eyes up. So I don't know. I feel like also my bottom lash line is a lot more green than up here. So I think I'm going to take some Potion again, which is light green. Just kind of go back in up here. Just make it look a little more green because it kind of has like that teal. Inside job is like that teal color. It has more of a tint from inside job, so this will just make it look a little more greeny. Okay. This is definitely a look that would look better with false eyelashes. But I am not going to do false eyelashes today. I haven't been loving false eyelashes lately. I'm just going to go in with this Hypnos Drama mascara from Lancome and put that on. These looks have been looking like, I don't want to say super similar, but I mean they are kind of similar in a sense because I've been skipping false eyelashes. I've been doing like cut creases, or I mean, today was almost kind of-ish a cut crease. And then I've been not doing any like wings or eyeliner all week. So it's almost like similar looks, just different colors, you know, similar like pattern to how I do them, but different colors. I'm really loving this. What color is this again? Diversion, which is this sparkly brown. I love that. Like right, that little pop of Diversion in the middle. Like you saw, it is on top of the silver color Power Cut. And so if you want to recreate that color, that's how to do it. Do concealer, then Power Cut, then Diversion. And Diversion definitely does bring the sparkle. This Power Cut wasn't bringing the sparkle. I feel like this needs something a little more because it looks like I just have raccoon eyes right now. You know, this is definitely a little out of my comfort zone. A lot out of my comfort zone. Like even yesterday's smoky eye, where I did like a purple eyeshadow look, which was again something different for me, was not as dark as this one is. Alright, now let's go on to lipstick, and I'm going to first take this color. It is, I don't know if this is what you can still get, but this is from the brand Palladio. It's an herbal lip liner, and it's in the color Raisin. If you have been watching my videos from like years ago, I used to use this lip liner literally every day. No matter what lipstick I used, I would use it with this lip liner. So it's definitely drying out. I haven't used it in a while. Might have to toss it after this. And then I'm going to take this MAC lipstick. This is in Cocktail Kiss. It's a matte color. It's kind of like a mauve. This smells really good. This is the second day in a row that I've used like a lipstick instead of a liquid lipstick or something with a wand, and I suck at this so much. All right, and I think that is it. Let me zoom you guys out real quick. All right, so perfect timing for this video to end because my battery is about to die. My earring fell out again, and yeah, that is it for this witchy green smoky eye. This is very different for me. I have to pick up my son from school in a few hours, and I'm probably gonna wear sunglasses, to be quite honest, because this is very out there for me personally. Also, now that I'm looking at myself from far away, this foundation shade does not match my skin. I mean, it is just a little mini sample size, but you know, I can handle it for a day, but next time I'm gonna need to mix it with like a lighter foundation. But that is it for today's video. Keep an eye out for tomorrow's video because I'm going to be using the OG Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm gonna do a fall look with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna do a fall inspired makeup look with the OG Jaclyn Hill palette. Check out my videos from earlier this week where I used the other 3 palettes from the vault making fall makeup looks. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.